He is one handsome devil.
Hey everyone! Come and see how good I look!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for Will Ferrell's top 10 most hilarious moments.
Alright, well I got two poses to choose from. The thinker or the stinker.
Number 10. A little Ferrell goes a long way.
Really? Can you feel the tension in the air right now? I know I can. I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
You don't always need Ferrell to be the main character to get a healthy dose of hilarity. Sometimes a brief cameo will do.
Happy birthday, bitches!
Sometimes he's a hunter of women, sometimes he's an eccentric prisoner, and sometimes he's the Lothario that invented wedding crashing.
Yeah, I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane. The chicks are so horny, it's not even fair.
But no matter what he's doing, he's stealing the show by yelling at his mom,
Ma, the meatloaf!
yelling at ladies, or making other people do bizarre dragon-like things.
Tell him to arch his back and then look back at me mean, like a dragon.
Number 9. W.
Making the tough decisions. 24/7. That's 24 hours a week.
Since his SNL days, Ferrell has been famous for his impersonation of the 43rd President of the United States, portraying George W. Bush as a pompous, sophomore, crooked-smiling moron who can't talk good.
Dear sweet smelling of lavender and dial soap, Jesus. Bring us together tonight in solidarity and not separitude.
Whether he's speaking directly to the American people from the White House, his ranch, or the stage, he's cracking us up with his non sequiturs and gibberish speak, even earning a Tony Award nomination for the role.
But we are engaged in a deadly standoff with an axis of evil. You know who I'm talking about. Iran, Iraq, and one of the Koreas.
Number 8. Ferrell's foaming at the mouth, Zoolander.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did my pen get in the way of your ass?
He's evil, flamboyant, and he invented the piano key necktie. He's Jacobim Mugatu.
I invented the piano key necktie! I invented it!
Ferrell takes on a villain role as the evil fashion designer charged with brainwashing the unwitting Derek Zoolander to assassinate the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Do as you've been trained to do and kill the Malaysian Prime Minister!
Channeling his ability to turn on a dime, Ferrell goes from fine to furious to flirty in seconds when he's served a foamy latte by his maybe more than an assistant, Todd. And it is glorious.
Todd! Are you not aware that I get farty and bloated with a foamy latte?
My mistake, Jacobim.
Your mistake indeed. Yes, Derek.
Number 7. Ferrell's berated by a baby, funny or die.
You don't have to raise your voice.
You pay you!
I can give you half.
You pay no bitch!
Ferrell is often the big man on campus in his flicks. So what's funnier than turning the tables on him? Have an alcoholic baby swear at him, of course.
I got my money, bitch!
Hey, don't call me bitch, I'm a grown man!
Bitch.
God, you're mean.
This video launched Ferrell's and Adam McKay's website Funny or Die, and it's the perfect introduction, with Ferrell's outrageous afro and Pearl's outrageous language.
I think I got my drink on.
You scare me. You're an alcoholic.
Do I have it for beers?
Seriously, you are an alcoholic.
Come to think of it, Pearl may be the only person ever to upstage Ferrell.
This isn't over.
Come, Mommy.
Number 6. Ferrell's the man for the job, Step Brothers.
Mr. Jenner is ready for your interview.
Actually, we'll be interviewing as a team.
We're here to shit up.
Ferrell's at his best when acting like a man-child, and here's one of his many turns as an immature, childlike adult.
No, my name is Pam.
Are you saying Pan or Pam?
I'm saying Pam.
Brennan Huff is trying to grow up, but his job interviews are not going well.
Was that a fart? I don't know.
Even though he's wearing a tux and brought moral support.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who's this gentleman sitting behind you?
Hello, Miss Lady.
Though it's a pretty good what not to do in an interview guide, the interview montage allows Ferrell and partner in crime John C. Reilly to spout outrageous and hilarious Q&As.
Other weaknesses? We're slow learners, and we're not particularly good listeners. That'll be a huge problem.
We're also slow learners.
Number 5. Ferrell's an excited elf.
Does someone need a hug?
Though we often see him as an egocentric yet hilarious jerk, this time Ferrell plays up his childlike wonder as a Christmas elf who's left the North Pole to find his birth parents.
So I'm here now. I found you, Daddy. And guess what? I love you. I love you. I love you.
Lovable, naive, and enthusiastic, Buddy the Elf is definitely Ferrell at his most adorable.
Gingerbread houses, and we'll even paint eggs.
Well, paint eggs, that's easier.
When Buddy finds out his good friend Santa is coming to New York, like most kids, he cannot contain his excitement.
Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here?
Number 4. Ferrell's on fire. Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
I'm on fire!
Okay. It's all right, you're not on fire!
I knew it, you're lying! I'm burned!
There is no fire!
Yelling, flailing, near nudity. This scene's got all the hallmarks of a Will Ferrell classic.
But something looks wrong. I mean, he's running around like he's on fire.
Oh my God, help me! I don't want to die!
After suffering a horrific crash, NASCAR champ Ricky Bobby is consumed by an invisible fire from which there is no escape.
Please don't let the invisible fire burn my friend!
That causes him to run around like a maniac, strip, and scream to every god he can think of.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Maybe it would have worked if he'd prayed to the infant baby Jesus. Shake and bake.
Rule number 1. No touching of the hair or face.
Of course.
Number 3. Ferrell the Fighter, Anchorman.
Begin!
Anchorman is scene after scene, line after line of Will Ferrell awesomeness.
I'm not prepared. I really am not prepared at all.
But it wouldn't be a Ferrell movie without some physical violence.
Now I'll be number 1. No, you won't!
The San Diego Evening News world is sick of Ron Burgundy and his Channel 4 news team being at the top of the ratings. So they decide to take them down a peg with a knockdown, drag-out street fight.
Rick, where'd you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
The debrief is also key.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Number 2, Ferrell's winning streak, Old School.
Frank!
Hey, honey! Hey!
It's a flick about a group of guys in their 30s who are trying to recapture their glory days, which means lots of drinking and misbehaving.
Okay, you know what? Give me that thing. I'll do one. We gonna do one.
Always able to channel his juvenile side, Ferrell's best scene comes when he finally rediscovers the beauty that is beer.
It's so good! Once it hits your lips, it's so good!
That's when Frank the Tank comes out of hiding, all his worst but most hilarious traits start to surface, and Ferrell utters those 3 immortal words.
It might take, but we're good! Streaky! Yes!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Papa, I like it when you call me Big Papa.
How many times do I have to say this? You can take as many shots as you want during practice, but never, ever in a game, especially not the championship game.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Someone help me. I'm still alive, only I'm very badly burned.
Are you a big man? Pop! I'm talking to you.
What?
You wake up in the morning, you say, I put on my big boy pants. Look, I'm wearing a belt. I got big boy pants on.
Somewhere in the distance, we heard the pounding of native drums.
Number 1, Cowbell, Cowbell, and more Cowbell, Saturday Night Live.
And Gene.
Yeah.
Really explore the studio space this time.
You got it, Bruce.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Explore the space.
Okay.
This is where we were first introduced to the scene-stealing hilarity of Will Ferrell.
I'd be doing myself a disservice and every member of this band if I didn't perform the hell out of this.
Saturday Night Live produced so many Ferrell favorite moments, it deserves its own list. After all, how do you choose between the Butabi brothers, the Spartan cheerleaders, Robert Goulet, Gus Chiggins, Celebrity Jeopardy, etc., etc.? It's tough, but the honor of Ferrell's most beloved SNL sketch goes to more cowbell without question.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you, Bruce.
Do you agree with our list? Which do you think is Will Ferrell's funniest moment?
You're my boy, Blue!
For more hilarious top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.